What harmless habit do people severely underestimate, even though in the long run it's actually harmful? The desire to please others. If it's important to you that everyone around you is happy, even at the expense of your own well-being, this will come back to bite you. Eventually, you'll start resenting people for what seems to you like they're not trying as hard, even though you've simply been overdoing it. Taking care of yourself, otherwise you won't be able to truly take care of others. How can you learn faster to establish and maintain healthy boundaries? Staying in relationships where you're unhappy, don't hold on to a mistake just because you spent a lot of time making it. Holding back and not going to urinate because you're working and don't have time for it. Adding so busy that you don't go to the bathroom. And I've had to treat a bunch of people with UTIs that were caused by their own behavior. Then it all grows into more serious problems. And let children poop normally. I've had patients aged 9 to 15 with fecal incontinence because before that they held it in for too long. Social media as a whole. These small doses of dopamine steal your daily reserve of satisfaction from more useful things while reducing concentration, causing a feeling that others' lives are better than yours. All of this can lead to depression and anxiety, especially when you barely interact with people in real life and increasingly talk to strangers on the internet, instead of just doing something where you'll actually meet and truly socialize with people. Thinking it's polite to avoid difficult topics. In reality, we should learn how to talk about them appropriately, like in different situations. By staying silent, you're only allowing the problem to stagnate and grow. Not using sunscreen. I live in Spain, and damn it, people here age hellishly fast. Seeing a 30-year-old woman who looks like a crumpled copper coin, that's normal here. Working all the time and not taking days off. Last week the weather was great. My husband had Wednesday off, and on Tuesday he suggested, take the day off, let's go for a walk together. I initially hesitated. We don't have enough people, a pile of work, and some deadlines. We usually don't have them. But I thought life is too short. I asked my boss if I could take the day off because tomorrow will be sunny. Going to the doctor only when everything is already bad or the problem has dragged on. Because of this, the chance of detecting serious illnesses in the early stages is greatly reduced. Expecting that people will treat you the same way you treat them. Many people try their hardest for those who only remember them when they need something, but never give anything back in return. Constantly saying yes to everything and everyone, it seems like a polite and useful habit, but over time, it drains you, causes irritation and burnout. People who constantly sweep problems under the rug for the sake of maintaining peace. In reality, no peace is preserved this way. Only a mountain of resentment accumulates, which at some point will destroy relationships, either due to toxicity or due to complete indifference. And then the person who wanted to discuss the problem seems like the one who can't let it go. Please learn to talk constructively about difficult things. Eating last even when you're already full. It seems like, well, it's just a couple of spoonfuls, but this way you can train your body to overeat, and in the long run, this leads to weight gain and accompanying psychological problems. Financial illiteracy. Living without keeping a budget, living on credit. Everyone seems to know that this is bad, but when it comes to real adult life, these same people turn out to be completely unprepared for it. Rushing children. This creates chronic anxiety in them for their whole life, which, by the way, is confirmed by research. This thing even has a name, hurried child syndrome. Parents don't understand how serious this is. Forgetting to stretch. You need to stretch every day. Not necessarily all muscle groups at once, but work on each one for at least 30 seconds throughout the day, wherever convenient and whenever convenient. Incorporate this habit into your routine. Waiting for toast to cook, stretch your chest and shoulders, legs, get into a wide stance. Do something. Stretching is a mild pain that helps avoid much more severe pain later. Eating poorly on a regular basis. Besides weight gain and poor test results, such behavior can cause depression, anxiety, sleep problems, weakened immunity, etc. Healthy eating is always a justified and reasonable investment. Procrastination. Just force yourself to get started right away. I'm saying this as someone with ADHD who thought that the only way to get anything done was to wait until the last moment. Habits are an important thing. They're what make you act before you manage to realize that you're acting. Neglecting drinking water. I have migraines, and although water itself doesn't cure them, in the long run, it really helps. The The doctor said that if migraines don't have a genetic cause, most often they start precisely from dehydration, and then everything just gets worse. Constantly sitting with poor posture. It seems like a small thing, but over time it leads to chronic back and neck pain, headaches, and even breathing and digestive problems. Constant multitasking. We think it makes us more productive, but it actually exhausts the brain, reduces work quality, and increases stress levels.